Get ready for the next battle, ladies and gentlemen. Zaydevs in between. My name is SPF Dark, and we're here with the Splat World Series REWOUND, and I'm joined by Spicy to bring you today's set of Fruittella versus Hornet.
Yeah, and what a set we have here. Here we are. It is Splat World Series REWOUND, so all of this already did happen. We already do know the result, but hey, every streamed matchup, especially I want to say in the first round, there's a lot to unpack here between all this. The one big thing, especially in kind of the whole theming with this tournament, you have the different regions coming together. All these teams from Japan coming in, and you got Fruittella, one of the best teams in the European scene as well. Definitely a highlighted to watch here. Super excited to really see what all unfolded in this matchup.
Also, definitely, both of these two teams made it here to the World Series to begin with. They have something definitely good in them, and so I'm very excited to see exactly how this set plays out between these two teams. But one thing to do highlight real quick as we're going in is that this is a zones-only set, so we won't be seeing too many different modes here, but we might see a decent chunk of different maps. I'm not too sure right out the gate, but I'm excited to see it nonetheless.
Yeah, it's one of the big things that I'm really excited to see here. Because, I remember tuning in for the first time, and you see things like this here, where we are going in, we have Museum Delfonsino. We typically see this a lot in terms of other modes, but in Splat Zones, you'll see it on occasion. But hey, in a zones-only format, this is such an interesting thing to unpack here. And now we got two teams, Hornet, Fruittella, to kick us off here in this set.
Both teams are already trying to make a fight happen and work in their favor. The first pick does go in favor of Hornet, getting 2, getting 3, and even though Tactical is on Fruittella, they're forced to back off almost immediately.
Yeah, you see that there. Commentators was just really fast there. It's a big theme here with that wiper. And Hornet already off to a strong start. Already past the 70 mark, already roaring past the 60 here, in complete control at the seams of it. And you're trying to see what is Fruittella going to be able to do to respond, especially with the hammer coming on through. Going to get shut down, but look at all the points already off the board.
Yeah, a lot of good control from Hornet here just to keep Fruittella down as long as they can. The Booyah Bomb coming in to try and disperse Hornet as best they can, but it only succeeds in just neutralizing the zone. The fight coming on the right-hand side doesn't seem to be too much favor in Fruittella right now, as Hornet still has good, decent control here. The triple ink strike does come to try and contest the zone, but it's not enough. One by one, players are going down left and right, but it's still Fruittella is slowly losing this game.
Yes, slowly losing this game, and all of a sudden, we're at the 10-point mark here. Hornet so close to having such a dominant statement here in this set. You're going to see what is Fruittella going to be able to do. They're already down. It's only one player up, and now that's going to be game. You blink and you miss it. Sting like a bee. Hornet does exactly that, and that game was so quick, just dominant right there.
Yeah, I genuinely could not have said it any better. Hornet knew the game plan and what they wanted to do and executed it to, I want to say, almost perfection with how fast, how low they were moving in here. I mean, right out the gate, Hornet opened up with a very good team fight victory on their side and just kept Fruittella down for the count with the majority after that.
Yeah, exactly. You get a chance to look at the instant replays, and these instant replays are basically half the match, which is insane to see. Because, you just see, Fruittella is a team that, they earned their way into the Splat World Series. A dominant team in the EU scene. You saw Crowny there being up at the end, but not able to do anything here. And the great thing about this format is it's also counter pick heavy. So we're going to see what did Fruittella pick here. We already know what it is. But to see now unfold on the bottom of your screen. I love the production value we had here in Splat World Series. But Flounder Heights for Splat Zones, what a pick really here.
Yeah, I mean, Flounder Heights Zones is notoriously one of the few dual zone maps we have in this game. So there's already be a lot of hectic of trying to make sure to have both these two zones are consistently covered on either side here. But since we are early in the winners round here in this tournament, this is a best of 3. So if Hornet can close this game and set out here, they can send Fruittella out this early.
Exactly, yeah, and Fruittella, a team. We talk about it. There's such a good squad here. Definitely here for a reason. One of the best teams, pretty much in the western side of the world. And now it's a matter of just seeing how are they going to be able to handle this now change. Hornet again responds with such an immediately well-capped zone, and now already taking the fight over to Fruittella, and it's so powerful here. Rubutan doing such a great job here, and there's multiple members of Fruittella just going down. The pressure is just all over the place here.
I mean, yeah, they're just moving as a unit. Hornet sees one player, Fruittella. They go in as a team to pick them off and keep on moving right after that. Not letting anything slow them down here. And Hornet is just absolutely on a rampage now. Pick after pick after pick. Fruittella is struggling to keep up with the fast-paced tempo here, but they do manage to get a pick here, forcing Hornet to back up at least a little bit so they can properly regroup here, as 40 points are already remaining on their side.
Yeah, and that's only going to be shredded even further because you see the tri-strikes coming in, but that was barely able to neutralize his own because Hornet once again has control. All of this is coming at a glance now. It's all just tumbling down here. Fruittella trying to find any answers or just getting anything going now at this point. Just trying to stay alive here in this set.
What a good, glorious attempt here from Bunchy to try and cap the other zone so they can get a heavy amount of penalty points for Hornet, but they are able to stop that attempt. Fruittella forced to back up once again as they're getting picked off one by one. Oh. Hornet still in control. That's a delayed wipeout right then and there. Game set and match just like that. That is such an unfortunate thing for Fruittella.
And the hive from Hornet is just an onslaught here. It doesn't matter. They sting once. No, they're stinging multiple times. As what a set there. You blink twice and it's over. Like, I am stunned here. Like, I knew that we knew what the result was going into this, but still, wow, like to see how that all unfolded. And you see it in the replays too, because like one of the big things you just notice right off the bat here is just the speed that Hornet plays at, where especially in the team fighting, like they're all over the place. It's so hard for Fruittella to like, who do we pick off? Because by the time we make a decision, you see what happens. They get splatted.
Yeah, it's honestly kind of awe-inspiring to see just how fast Hornet is moving in with a lot of these plays. Just once they get a single pick, they move in so fast after that, it's hard to actually keep up. And just goes to show exactly how strong of the team JP has in this game. Even with our best in the West, there seems such a big gap here. It's just kind of terrifying.
It is. Like, if you've been following this entire playlist or following the VOD, which you should, watch all the matches here in the Splat World Series. We're recording these all for a reason here. You'll just see how great Japan is. Like, it all even comes down to like the fundamentals of everything, which it's so funny because like we talk about the fundamental play, how that matters so much, even especially at like the lower levels. Like you see teams will just out mechanic you, and that feels like we saw that come full circle. And now at the highest level, the top teams we are just better at everything in Splatoon now, and it's just my mind is blown. And we saw 2 games. It's like it doesn't even feel like we saw 2 games.
Yeah, no, you really said it the best, Spicy. It is blink and you miss it with this set here, and just down before you can even recognize what all that happened here. But you did also mention that there are more in the playlist of matches like these to show exactly the full story of what happened here at the Splat World Series. Not just this one matchup specifically. We'll be covering all the matches that we can here for the remainder of the tournament. So be sure to check those out as you can, because man, if there's anything like this one, there is a load of information to get at the very least.
Definitely, yeah, definitely want to watch every video here, but that'll be it from us. Spicy here, Dark here. That's gonna be what a wrap. What a set we just saw. I'm ready to watch pretty much everything else when all the videos are uploaded then.